I'm waking up. I sleep with makeup on and my hair already done. I still can't get over the fact that real vloggers literally set up their camera, make sure the angle is right, and then tuck themselves in just to get that shot of them waking up. Welcome to my series, This Is Why You're Fat and I'm Not, based off a video I posted a while ago that you guys seem to really enjoy. When I was bigger, I always thought my weight was deemed by God. But as I started spending time with women that had the body that I wanted, I noticed their lifestyle was the complete opposite of mine. I was eating packaged low protein food and they were in the kitchen cooking, eating high protein, reading labels, drinking water. I would just scarf down everything. Anything, just hand it to me, I'll eat it. And slowly I started to say, well, this is why I'm fat and they are not. And now people say it to me. So I hope this helps or motivates anyone that wants to live a healthier lifestyle, but also loves food. Figured I probably should post my Easter vlog that I wanted to post on Easter since it's been about 2 years since this year's Easter. But you guys understand, I run on CP time. If you don't know what that means, don't worry about it. But welcome to my once in a while vlog that I'm trying to do more of, where I tell you about my week, I show my food, my activities, my dog, and hopefully you return the favor and tell me what you did, what shows you watch, what did you do, where did you eat, where did you go, who did you hook up with? Tell me everything. Mostly the shows, especially if it's a new cartoon that I don't know about, always taking recommendations there. Easter. So we never celebrated Easter as a kid. My mom was never into it. She in fact pretty much hated it. Made it seem like it wasn't evil, but you know, had a very not godly or Christian aesthetic to it. But something that she was super against was the egg hunting. So it was just never my thing. Now as an adult, once I started talking to people, especially my boyfriend, when Easter came around, he started telling me about his Easter. Apparently they would get presents, huge Easter baskets full of candy and toys, and then they would do the egg hunt, where there's even more candy and plastic little eggs. I personally thought you guys were just finding plastic eggs. I'm like, what's the incentive? Why would I care about plastic eggs? There's more candy. I would want to do that. My boyfriend was like, yeah, it's basically Christmas, just with a giant bunny. What the fuck? And as my boyfriend's telling me this, I'm just thinking back into how my Easter was. We basically got to listen to stories from the Bible read from my mom. We did this every single day, so it really wasn't any different on Easter. Now this wasn't no little kid version, it was straight from the Bible, and I'm starting to think my little 6-7-year-old brain wasn't ready for those detailed stories, because some of those stories frightened me.
And in preparation of the Holy One, God coming down to earth, he said, take the blood of the lamb and slay it across the door, or else I will murder your firstborn son.
Pretty sure that's exactly how it went. At least in my little kid head. Y'all, if you are offended by this reenactment, I swear to God, I swear to him, that I'm gonna laugh at you. Guys, I was like 5, 6, 7, but that specific story stuck in my head forever because of my intense fear of blood. I would have dreams of my mom slapping lamb's blood on the door, and even though she did it, the spirit came and just took out my brother. But when it was Passover, I did get excited about the grape juice and crackers my mom would break out, but she would always get mad when I wanted to eat more of the crackers and then pair them with cheese. She said, it's not about the food, it's about Jesus. Anyway, so when my boyfriend was telling me this, I simply said, what the hell? That sounds like something I would totally want to do. I got gypped. I want my Easter. Well, on Easter morning, I woke up to a full-on Easter game extravaganza. So the game had a total of 35 eggs hidden around the house, and apparently there was an evil Carno that stole a grand prize. Carnos are my favorite dinosaur, and I found the Carno pretty quickly in my studio. I guess all that training in Ark survival helped me in real life. And then I found various eggs all around the house in low places and high places. So most of the eggs were very easy to find except for the last 2. Here. Oh, not behind the toilet, which is disgusting.
No,
okay.
no, the toilet.
Ah, look! The last one took me forever, but I finally found it behind the knife set.
Are you sure? Oh, it is.
Good job.
And the eggs were lemon Kit Kats and Reese's Easter eggs. And oh my gosh, I had to put the Easter basket into the guest room. I had these feelings bubbling up inside me, coming back from my past, of when I used to buy about 5 packages of Reese's peanut butter cups, mash them all together into a ball, and then eat it while watching Family Guy at 10 o'clock at night. So out of sight, out of mind, and off my already large hips or heart, which is worse. We don't want fat around the heart. We'll die. And in the eggs weren't just candy, they were little tickets of dates that my boyfriend will take take me on, but you already know which one was my favorite. So we were all supposed to go to my boyfriend's mom and her boyfriend's house, but I found out that my boyfriend's sister's husband ain't going because he doesn't want to. And I was like, what? That's a possibility. I can do that. And Garrett's like, yeah.
Oh, thank God.
As I age, I'm noticing that I get very car sick in the car, especially windy roads, and they live up in the mountains. And third, I love my boyfriend's family. The mom cooks very, very well, but it is very quiet in their house. Misophonia and mouth noises just don't mix. So I was really happy to stay home. The only request the mom made was bring Rigby. And I said, fine, but you have to bring Yoshi too. Just not Butters, he's very attached to me, and Garrett's mom loves to cuddle, pick up, touch, and Butters is not into that. He's only into that with me and Garrett. He's a little mama's boy, so he stayed at home. So I got to celebrate my first Easter with my first Easter egg hunt for like an hour in the morning, and then the rest of the day, me and Butters just hung out and did our thing. And my God, did I find out, or just got remembered, or I remembered, that having one dog is just the easiest thing. So after Yoshi and Rigby left to Grandma's house, me and little man started our day. I took Butters on our normal 1 mile walk that only took about 20 minutes because 3 different dogs didn't have to constantly stop to sniff every single blade of grass or a concrete spot or the air. For lunch, I've been really into sandwiches. I just cut 4 to 5 ounces of chicken breast from a roasted chicken, low-calorie mayo slapped up on the bread that's 60 calories each. I tried the Quest chips that have around 15 or 14 grams of protein, and I love the cheese ones, only the cheese ones. And then I have a fruit bowl with sugar-free yogurt, and the granola on top of it is protein granola, so that's even more protein. And this meal has about 35 to 45 grams of protein, depending on how much chicken or yogurt I incorporate, and it keeps me full for hours. It's a staple in my diet right now until I get bored of it and can't even look at it anymore. But right now, I love it. Butter's got his little frozen treat Kong. It's full of veggies like cucumber, carrot, broccoli with a tiny bit of chicken at the bottom, and it will keep him occupied for hours. And while 2 dogs were out of the house, I decided to clean the whole house. I'm a huge neat freak. I need the house to be clean or I feel like my brain just can't think. I usually get around 10,000 steps when I do this, but it went so quick this time. Butters didn't bother me at all. He just laid there, and if I moved to a different room, he would follow me and then watch me. Since my cleaning didn't take that long, I hopped into a workout. I've been trying to do new workouts and incorporate new things into my life, and I wanted to do a jump roping workout. When I got all dressed, hair done to do my workout, I thought back to the time when I did a jump rope workout, hated it, and decided to throw my jump rope away because I'm never gonna jump rope again because my knees suck. Well, the culprit to my knee pain was not stretching and massaging out my muscles, and now I have no knee pain. And so I'm gonna buy a new jump rope, but I just did it without a jump rope this time. After that, I was still very energized, so I took Butters to the dog park to see his friend. And keep in mind, we are both staying hydrated during all of this, especially since I worked out, sweated a lot, we're outside. He was pooped after he got done. He passed out while I was editing my whole video, which only took about 2 hours. During my editing process, I usually have another fruit bowl with mostly strawberries and more yogurt. I got done editing very, very quickly and was done with my daily task, so I just took Butters on another walk. I had so much free time. We got to dinner pretty early, and you all know I am a burger gal, but I came across these keto buns with 3 grams of net carbs. You guys know that carbs don't scare me. I love carbs, but it intrigued me. And you guys, it tasted great. And they only had 60 calories too. Oh, and if you guys are wondering, my French fries, I make myself. I just slice potatoes, I boil them for a bit, and then I put them in the convection oven with a little bit of oil, and they come out like this. The day was very relaxing, and Butters really opened my eyes to how easy one dog is. I take it it's very similar to people who have like one kid and the couple's like, this is easy. We might as well just add a couple more. And their life turns straight to chaos. But then it's like you love them so much and you say the whole like cheesy term, it's so worth it. And everyone looks at you like, no, it's not, you're insane. But I do love them, but also one dog is so easy. On the topic of dogs, y'all, this week was take dogs to the vet week. Not that there was anything wrong with them, but when you have dogs, obviously you have to go to checkups, make sure that they get their vaccinations up to date, get them groomed. And we had to do all of that along with Rigby, who is over 1 year old, is now allowed to get his teeth completely clean. Surprisingly, Rig Baby loves the vet. He knows when we are in the parking lot and starts barking, spinning in circles to get him out of the car. And after he gets out, he runs in super excited to see the staff. He sits on people's laps, he's running around. I made sure to show him what a real dog looks like. You know, gotta keep your kids humble. The procedure went very well. They only extracted 3 teeth that ended up being baby teeth. For some reason, they weren't getting out of his little baby mouth, but that's why we call him Rig Baby.
Hey everybody, look! It's Rig Baby. Quit it!
He was very groggy when I got him back, but he woke up pretty quickly when I gave him his dinner. Now it's a different story when it comes to Butters. When he gets into the parking lot of the groomers, he gets an instant worry on his face. I can't even let him walk in or he will just pee the whole way there. But surprisingly, once he gets in there, he does really well. But of course after, they sprint out pretty quick.
Hi, babies!
Now Miss Yoshi absolutely loves the people at the vet office, but doesn't like the procedures. I brought Rigby again because he just loves the vet, and I figured if he loves it, just take him so he can continue to love it. He got to meet a baby pug who was extremely scared of him. We met a Frenchie that was not in the mood for nothing. And it turns out Miss Yoshi had an ear infection, so it was good I brought her in. But I could hear her screaming in the back. And asked the lady, what's going on back there? Is she doing okay? And she just said, oh yeah, she's fine. Whenever we step away and stop petting her, she will scream at us. Oh, I know what you guys are here for. That food, baby. Food this week was delicious. At home and outside. I have been on a seafood kick this month with my meal preps. I love salmon and it really helps to keep it in the fridge and just warm it up for dinner. It's just a huge time saver to meal prep some type of protein so I don't have to cook. On this meal prep of salmon, I put a honey glaze over it. Asparagus pairs very well with fish for me, and all I put in this is garlic paste, and oh my god, it's one of my favorite vegetables now. I also got shrimp. Shrimp is super low in calories, so I love to incorporate it when I can. And this is what the whole meal looks like. I usually don't eat the shrimp with the salmon, but it smelled really good, so I had to steal a few pieces. So that bun company also made hot dog buns, tasted great. Here's my prep salmon with rice and salad with a Mediterranean vinaigrette. I was craving cookies this week, and Kodiak Cake has a recipe on the back of their pancake box. I love the taste. I recommend just follow the instructions on the back of the pancake box. And you guys know I love eating at home. It's a way that I save calories, money. I can really see what's going into my food, but shoot, once to twice a month, I will eat out. And what does that mean? Burger. Red Robin burger is delicious, and you know I got that ranch on the side. The second takeout meal was from my boyfriend's little notes or tickets, and he took me out to ramen. I can't remember the name of what this specific ramen was, but it was just a high in protein dish, and oh my god, it was so good. And because of all the protein and broth, I got full very quick and only ate half to finish the next day. Oh, lastly, before I go, my new obsession. Okay, so first what I'm trying to do is just bring down my anxiety. I don't know why my anxiety has seemed to be going up, up, and up, but I've been trying to just be more self-aware of what gets me anxious. And it's just the weirdest things. For some reason, like a lot of people, if you meet me or know me in person, you think I'm a pretty calm, cool, laid back type of chick, which I am, visibly seeing from your point of view. But on the inside, now that I'm trying to be like more self-aware, I'm extremely tense. My boyfriend the other day, I was sleeping and he said, Michelle, you were asleep, but your fist was just clenched. I'm just tight all the time, and I wake up with my teeth tight, my body's tight. I'm just always tense. And so it could be something simply like, oh, we have to go here at 5 p.m. and then all of a sudden everything's just raged up. I'm rushing, I'm just amping myself up. I'm anxious because we have a thing to do right at 5 p.m. I have to make sure to get everything done. Or if I say something simple like, Michelle, you're gonna film a video in the morning. Oh my God, now I have to get to sleep. I need to make sure to get enough sleep so that I can be great in front of the camera and I don't look like an idiot. I'm not constantly messing up when I'm trying to talk. Little tiny things like that, to even watching a certain show that's like a story and it has you on the edge of your seat will cause my anxiety to skyrocket. Then even after the show stops, I'm constantly thinking of that show. What's gonna happen? What if this happens in real life? Oh my God, and I'm up at night thinking that my life is like a show. So I had to stop watching certain shows that I love, animes that I really wanna finish, but I can't because I'm just trying to see how my anxiety improves rather than watching all these shows that make me constantly think at night. It's like, Michelle, there's no way a Titan is going to come through your bedroom door and eat you alive. Or is there? So something I've been doing is watching a lot less, good shows and sticking to my cartoons, which has helped. I figured out from a young age that the news just causes me to go insane because I feel that the news and media or things like that want you to be anxious. They want you, they want to kind of get you, pull you in, make you feel a certain type of way. And the other thing I've been doing is not playing certain types of games that really rev me up. I love monster games, I love zombie games, but I'm constantly screaming when I play. I'm constantly just freaking out all the time, and we usually play at night, and then what happens when I try to go to bed? I'm like this. Silently. Okay, so that was just my long-winded explanation is that I found a game that really helps my anxiety, and it's Disney Fun Time Adventure. I don't know the name. I'll stick it right here. I love it. It's such a sweet, cute little game, and there's nothing crazy going on. It's Disney's, and I think it's mostly for children, so nothing crazy is gonna happen. And I know they say no screen time before bed. I'm an adult. I'll do what I want. But I found playing this game before bed while I eat my Prodough donut and my Milkies, I have the absolute best sleep. I'm not anxious, I'm not worried, I'm not internally screaming. So I recommend all my anxious girlies and boysies get the game. I love it. I'm obsessed. What's gonna make you anxious about getting Ratatouille or whatever his name is? Some Ratatouille, right? I recommend, I love it. Do you guys play? Let me know. Anyway, thank you for joining me for this vlog. I will see you guys again. I'm gonna try to get more of these up here. I do like talking to you guys. I do like sharing my foods and my dogs with you guys. And I hope you guys tell me what you guys did this week or for Easter, since Easter. You can just write me a whole novel in the comment section. I'll read it for you. Anyway, come here. I'll see you guys next time.
I can feel my body cold against the concrete, but I can't seem to get enough. My mind is fixed on what it wants. I just let you beat me. Looks can be deceiving. Let you get the best of me in bed with my worst enemy. This is a no-go. I just can't take hold. This is a danger zone. Pack up and get me home. This is a no-go. I just can't take